heck of a fight this morning getting this trailer in here. Probably more than I've ever had. This trailer, it's a step deck. It has a very, very low DOT bumper on the back. How low is it? When I would get the trailer cut, I could get the tire into about here. The overhang of the DOT bumper was on this. That's how low it is. I mean, what is that? That's not even 8 inches, 9 inches, 10 inches, I don't know. But it's not that high. But every time I'd get in here, I know it's kind of dark probably, but I'd get in here and that daggone DOT bumper would just drag right along this. So I'd have to make another cut. So I finally had to go out and put a really, really hard 90 in it, which is just way too dark to see. And ended up throwing my front tires up in the mud on the other side. Maybe it gets light, I can show another picture real quick if I'm not out of here. Out of here, off to Decatur, Decatur back to Indy, Indy up to New Berlin, Wisconsin. Hoping for good weather up there. Back to Indy, then home for a week of vacay. Tuesday, the 16th. Man, you couldn't ask for it any nicer. You really couldn't, I don't think. Nice breeze. I'm walking around in shirt tails. Just got done strapping the trailer all up. Just trying to check the temperature here, but my phone don't want to play. Here's what I got. Got 11 stosis, 40,000 pounds, 18,358 kilograms. It's 56 degrees out here. Yeah. I call this Decatur, but it's actually Mount Zion. I got all 5.7 millimeter, 96 by 130. We'll go take a look. Well, I will say Foya does a pretty good job of securing these in. I checked the straps, I checked everything. It's all padded. Some places are 5 below. I like 6 and below. They already had them all padded. This is all the same glass, the entire trailer. I really had to fight these stop blocks this time. You can see, I've showed before, but that rubber lip down in there that keeps water spray out of the inside of the trailer, you got to fight the strap down. And I usually use what's called a lady foot to tighten these down because they don't need all that. I tightened it down as much as I could. I come in here, it's still floppy. For some reason, it just does not want to go over. The bad part about it is you hook one side up, you go over, that side's fell off, you go back around the truck, hook it back up, come back over to winch that side down, and you make 8 or 10 trips around the trailer. And, but that's good. We're going to Indianapolis. We're ready to go. We're secured. Pre-trip is done. This trailer's got some, I don't know what they call them. I'd call them lights, but lets the sun in. Makes it nice in here. I pulled in 717, one of our trailers, 717. It's the one that had the brake problems. This guy right here, try to let a little light in maybe. Wind's blowing the wrong way. I don't think it's gonna stay open. But this side of the front of the trailer was pulled back about that far, past the locks. As you can see, these are big, heavy locks. So I get to looking, and they had hit the trailer in the side. I got some pictures. I'll put them up. The fourth one back, which would be right here. They hit it right in front of this. And this piece right here cut the tarp about a ½ inch. But it forced this and it broke the roller underneath. And I fought this thing. I had to loosen up the back. And then I had to undo both fronts. And then I had to take cargo straps, pull it back forward. But it's not usable because it won't roll. Because they broke that thing. Pulled out and not my problem and went on. But the other problem I got with this trailer is something I was just noticing while we were talking. Is this gap in the front. I don't know why that's there. because that lets a lot of rainwater in. So I'm wondering if these guys here are adjustable. Let's take a look. These little flaps here, that's what is under these little flaps. The little bungee holds them. And right here you have a little hook up there, a lock. And I believe this is adjustable to pull those in a little more. Because this gap is not what you want when you're hauling glass. This should be forward more. Shouldn't be there. Well, we'll look into it. We'll talk to one of the other guys. He might have a clue. I got tools I could do that with. I brought some adjustable wrenches with me and some other little tools. But you have to dump the rear tension off, because if you let this go, it's gonna be like a big loaded spring. So you got to get all the rear tension off, but before you undo the front. I'll just bring it to the other guy's attention and see what he decides to do about it. But let's roll ourselves to Indianapolis. Well, it's Wednesday. It is 6:04 at night on the 17th. I am sitting in New Berlin, Wisconsin. Got here about an hour ago, I guess. Just heated up some chicken and rice. Ran into some rain. Other than that, it was just a good run up here. No problems with the trailer, no problems with the load. Grabbed it and went. I'm still fighting this new program I got. I did happen to notice that it repeated some stuff. I can move them around, but I haven't figured out how to delete them. So if I upload the videos to the app and I don't like the order they're in, I move it. Well, then what it does, it duplicates it, and that ain't what I want. So I apologize for that. Tomorrow morning, get unloaded here. It's going to be cold tonight, 23, 25 degrees up here in Wisconsin. Blast out of here to Decatur and hoping, you guys know my batting average on that, hoping to get to Indianapolis and get unloaded tomorrow. I think if I'm there before 3, they'll get me unloaded. Did shave my ugly face. I don't mind growing a beard, but it just ingrows and it does stupid things, and I just end up whacking it off. You know, just take the razor and it's gone. The load I got here for New Berlin is all 96 130 5.7 millimeter clear. Oops, I got some 102 144s 2.7 millimeter clear. So I got some thin glass on here. Only 39,231 pounds. I'm loaded forward heavy. Normally get 11 stoses. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're gonna give me 8 stoses this time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, because I have a fat pack on there, 57 lights. That's why. Rest of them are all 16th. Usually go 12, 14, 16, and then when you get a fat pack, it could be any number of lights. But this one, I got a fat pack on here. And this is what it says. It says 50, whatever I just said, however many lights was in that. I couldn't get the paperwork. 50. It says 57 lights in there, and that's the probably the 2.7 mil. Trying to get unloaded in the morning. Earliest will be 6:30, so I plan to be around the corner of the building, walking. I'm not going to take the truck because a lot of times they throw their trucks in the unload bay because of the temperature. So I'm hoping that'll work. And I apologize for the last video. I'll try to do better. If I can figure out this new this new app for uploading videos. Yeah, I'm cheap. I just don't want to pay iPad or Google or somebody for an app. You know.